guy was, chopping our tent up with an axe, and and Ronnie said to me, Tristram, run and grab what you can, and we all ran over to, and I mean, the big guy had no beef with us because he didn't know that I was Harv, and we got the boot of our car open, stuffed it full of all our stuff. Like, we weren't planning on going home until the following morning, and we got into that car with everything we could pack. I don't know what we left behind, sort of thing. But I always remember, driving off, and it's somebody must have said to him that guy there is Harv, sort of thing, and he's running behind the car with the axe, smacking the boot with the friggin' hatchet or axe. So it was a big. I don't think it was well, it was an axe. And we drove off and we got out and we just drove through the night. It was brilliant. And then just the tail end of that. Tristram became Harv again, or was able to. We travelled through the night and we got home on an earlier ferry, back over home again, and when we got to Belfast, we realised that none of it didn't matter to me, but Eddie and Albert and Ronnie and Jackie, they were all married, so their wives were all waiting for them, but they weren't expecting them home until that night. So we says, we've got a day in a free day in Belfast here. So Kirky, he worked in the shipyard, and he went because he hadn't collected his wages on Friday because obviously he was at the Reading Festival with us. And he went and got his wages on the Monday morning. I don't know how much it was, 150 quid or whatever. And we went to the Rosetta and spent it all. and and Kirky, later on, I was okay because I just had to go back to my mum and dad and go, I'm here. And they're going, oh, okay, son, I'm going to have to lie down for a wee while and spin it. But the found Kirky, or Kirky's mum, came home and couldn't get into her bathroom. Wasn't expecting Kirky back to that night, obviously, but heard a voice on the other side of the door, and it was Kirky had fallen asleep on the toilet, so he's just mumbling. So Kirky's mum called the police and the fire brigade to break the door down. I think Eddie Gregg or Albert, one of the two of them, had fallen asleep at the Craigus shops, and and their wife walked past them, looked at them, just walked over the top of them and went on down home, sort of thing. But great days. They were brilliant days, and that's the Tristram story, And I always, I look at these, and I know that they're not being looked at by a viral amount of an audience, sort of thing, and I don't give a fuck. All I want, for two or three people that I know that can relate to them, especially wee Lindsay, my daughter, because she's finding out little things from these that she didn't know, because I'm able to sit down for like half an hour, 40 minutes or whatever, and just talk to nobody except myself. So there's no interruptions, there's no nothing, and she's finding out, because she didn't know the big that I had a friend that at pint glasses, as a sort of a hobby, and things like that, and she prides herself in knowing everything about me, but she's getting to know we sort of different things, through these, and that's what gives me most of my contentment, my happiness, with doing this. And as some of my friends have alluded to in the comments and stuff, it is a sort of like a little library being built of things that can be looked back on, by Lindsay and by JJ and maybe his kids or whatever, and seeing their daddy, granddad, in the flesh, recalling all these stories. And oh yeah, and somebody else actually said, and it wasn't a comment, it was a message actually going, "How long can you do this for?" And I said, "How long's a piece of string?" Because I thought that I was going to be doing one of these a week, and so far it's like almost every night, that I'm doing one. And the source material doesn't seem to be ever drying up. So well, I've had a good life, and tend to have a good longer life, by the way, which is the reason why, the length of a piece of string, because things still keep happening, like as I say tonight, the 1963 thing and stuff. But happy December. It's the first today, yeah, so we've gone into it. If you haven't got the tree up, get the tree up, get the decorations. I've got decorations. It's amazing because I've been speaking to so many people this year, and Adrian, Log, don't, don't, because there are people that are going, "I'm doing nothing this year. I'm not putting a tree up. I'm not." But you know what that is? That's just lack of motivation, and I suffer from it myself. But but once I did this, and I put decorations up, and they're there. You can hold on a second, and I'll show you the sort of wee in with the massage. Once I did it, I felt great, And JJ's coming around, and because he's not here all the time, but now he's here, and there's a wee part of Christmas, sort of thing. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to bring you in and introduce you to, because some people have been saying, it's like sitting there, and you're talking and whatever, but we don't know much. But so here is the other members of my family. Now JJ's upstairs, but so look at those wee babies. Hey, and I look after them every day, and there's a wee community, and I've had them for a year, and they're babies there that have been born in that tank. And talking about tank, that's Tank there. If you can see him, he's the big guy in the back there, and he rules the roost. But they've all got their place. It's all settled down. There have been sort of comings and goings. Of fish that have survived, some that haven't. But these ones have been there since the beginning, and hopefully they'll be there for a long time yet to come. So I hope you've enjoyed tonight's little vlog, and the little introduction to different aspects of the house and the rest of my family. So from me and the fish, and from JJ upstairs. JJ, say bye bye. Bye. I hope you heard that. All the best, everyone. See you all tomorrow.